We're all provisioned and prepped. We're setting sail from Puerto Rico to the Bahamas on a 3-day offshore sail in our floating home. Highly anticipated and with our spirits high, this is essentially why we sailed back across the Atlantic.
Came out of nowhere.
Anchor's up and we're making our way out of San Juan with 460 nautical miles between us and paradise. Starting off with some crispy chicken bacon Caesar.
Nice.
Eating like kings till the provisions run out in 2 months.
Yeah.
We've left.
Yeah, we took off a few hours ago. We got a 3.5-day sail right to the Bahamas.
It's actually calm enough that I'm going to attempt to make pho. We found... Whoa! Is it calm enough? Swinging all about here.
Yeah, the winds are starting to veer a little bit more behind us.
Anyways, as I was saying, I've got rice noodles soaking. And I was able to find culantro, which I haven't seen in a little bit. Got some cilantro, onions, and some lime, green onions. Very excited. Travis's dinner is a semi-Mediterranean-ish dish with some tzatziki, gyro meat, rice, and tortilla bread. Cruise ship right there. Carnival.
Did about 122 nautical miles last 24 hours. Not too bad. Sea state's a little sloppy today, but I think that's because we're in between Puerto Rico and the DR, which is considered the Mona Passage. We're kind of offshore from being in the center of it, but I imagine it could still play an effect with how the waves split through in between both of those islands, because we have big sea state coming from like north, little sea state coming from like southeast, and just like making the sails very unhappy today. But I've been procrastinating putting up the spinnaker for the last like 2 hours, so if the wind doesn't pick up, then maybe I'll put the spinnaker up. Hopefully it'll fill the sail a bit more and we won't have 2 floppy sails to worry about. We'll only have 1. Yeah, let's see, but we're moving along. Pretty excited. Getting to the Bahamas. Only another, I don't know how many nautical miles to go. I should look that up. I had to move the paddleboard, set up the rear block for the sheet, had to set up the tack line, and then we had to pull the spinnaker out of the hiding spot and then raise it. And then deal with the head sail, the mainsail. But I think it's a little bit better. Now it's only one sail that flaps a little bit. But how fast are you going now?
5-1.
Alright, what's the wind speed?
9.5.
Oh, the wind died a little bit, so we're doing 9 knots of wind and we're doing 5-1. But when that happened, both of the sails. Oh!
What?
Yeah, that's a flappy. We need more wind. Yeah. Well, at least we got this spinnaker. Because, yeah, it is nice only having one sail flap than a boom flying across. Even though it's prevented, the sail still flaps over And then even if you got the pole on the head sail, it still flaps. So one sail's good for now. We're still moving along nicely. So good stuff.
There's the Dominican Republic. And the sound of our floppy spinnaker. Come on, wind.
Feeling burnt.
You're looking burnt.
All dried out and burnt. When we first got the spinnaker, I didn't really think I was gonna like yellow, but when that sunset hits behind it and backlights it, oh, it looks so good. Just makes that super awesome sunset even better. Lost the wind for a bit there, had to motor for about 2.5 hours, but we got a smidge of wind back, enough to keep the sail somewhat full. Just making some water right now because this might be the calmest day in the next couple days that we get to do it, and we didn't really get to have a full water tank before we left. 3.5 days is kind of what our water tank lasts if we're using it constantly, which I have been. I've showered like 2-3 times a day because I sit there in the sun and you get all sticky and you just want to fresh rinse off. And then like I have 2 showers at night, so I shower before my night watch, which I sit in the cockpit, and then I shower before I go to bed. All right, but it's dinner time now. Good job.
We got 20 knots on the beam now. Time to take the spinnaker down and set up wing on wing.
Oh, we're fucking ripping. Came out of nowhere. What's gonna happen?
Let it go. Okay.
Warm now.
We're at 60,
I'll go to the last line.
90,
What's the heading?
320.
Go to 280.
Almost there. 310. Hold on. Where's that line?
Oh, we're good there.
300. Hold on. 290. 286.
I walk it.
Auto. Lower the rest.
Turn south. Time to clean up.
Man, that's aggressive. It's like 21 knots nose in.
Well, yeah, it went from 13 to 20 pretty quick. clean up our ropes, and we'll set up the head sail. Still like we're going 5 knots. So.
So aggressive, and now it's like, ah.
And that's sailing. I was literally just about to have a nap. I had my head down, Steph was about to make a snack, and then it was just like 13 to 20 knots. And now it's been steady. I knew that wind was coming at some point, I just didn't know when. I thought maybe around sunset, and we're gonna change sail before the sunset. But nope, that happened just like that. And now it should be 20 plus knots the rest of the remaining 35 hours-ish. So, should be moving now. Hopefully it stays the direction it is, because I like going downwind when we can put the wind at 120 degrees to the boat. Keeps the boat a little bit more stable, instead of having to run directly down, dead down, or just off when I have to pull out and go wing on wing. I can just sleep a little bit easier at night, knowing that we're on one tack and everything should be good. But we're moving. Like 7 knots now. We got reef in the main and reef in the head, and whew, snack time now.
Look at all the whitecaps out there. Our last 100 nautical miles before we see land in the Bahamas. Last night was pretty crappy because I think after our sail change, that wind had picked up a lot quicker than we had thought, and it made the sea state quite messy. It made the waves really short and steep, so we were just getting sloshed all about. Kind of like what we're doing now, but worse. We could barely sleep, like we were just getting tossed everywhere. So it wasn't very comfortable of a night. But on the plus side, with the winds being upwards of 22 knots right now, we are flying. Like we're doing almost 8 knots over the waves. So we should be there probably by midnight tonight. We can get a good sleep and then check in the morning. Are you sure it's a tuna? You can see it already?
No, I don't know. I thought it was.
Oh, I started yelling tuna. So I heard you say tuna.
That's what I want it to be. Oh, but we're doing like 8, 9 knots.
Should we slow down?
No.
I don't want it to break.
Come on.
It's a wahoo.
Oh my god, look how big he is.
Where? Oh yeah. Oh, that's a dorado. That's a mahi.
Oh man.
It's really flat silver.
Oh, but we're so fast. Oh, it is.
Oh, it's a dorado.
Oh, it is. He's it.
I'm not bummed about it. Oh my gosh, do you not look at these flinks?
Kicking my butt.
Kicking your butt. Oh, it's so yellow. Whoa!
You want me to cap it?
I can try.
There we go. Good stuff.
Oh no! Right. Oh no! Right through the eyeball! Oh gosh!
You ever film proper way?
What? Oh, he keeps clinging! Oh no! That's the Bahamian Defense Force. They're on extra high alert due to a massive prison break in Haiti. Guys, look at that Bahamian blue water. It's been exactly 3 years and 10 days since we've been here. It feels so good to be back. The blue water here is just unmatched with anywhere else we've been so far. So very, very happy to be waking up to this. Obviously, we couldn't see it last night when we came in. But yeah, I'm so excited to be here. Ah, amazing. Got our laundry done, washed out the boat, cleaned the inside, all our usual after passage. And now we're gonna head in and get all the fun stuff done, like clearing in and all of that. What are you inspecting?
I'm just reading it.
Sugar, 2%.
Beer and sugar. Well, beer and like real guava juice. That's cool.
So they're not open, as you can see, or nobody's there. But we went into the,
They helped us out.
yeah, they're calling them, they're gonna come over apparently. Got a delicious drink to keep us cool while we wait. Subscribe to our channel and get ready for a season of spearfishing, underwater life, and the most unreal waters we've ever sailed through. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday.